Park, America's most beloved ballpark, for today's unveiling of the ballpark's 100th anniversary plans. Now, in a few minutes, we will present the events and programs that will mark this upcoming banner year in Fenway history. But before that, let's take a step back in time. In December 1910, the plot upon which we stand now was an undeveloped and barren plot, an unremarkable piece of land in a neighborhood that was just beginning to grow. But with the foresight and ingenuity of a few key players, Fenway Park would sprout from the ground roughly a year later, inviting Boston baseball fans through these Gate A turnstiles by April 1912.
To Mr. Payne, can we get $100,000 for the Dana Lands plot?
Why, if it isn't Charles and John Taylor. Fancy seeing you here, gentlemen.
Isabella Stewart Gardner. Good afternoon.
90, we have 90. Can I get 100?
100 right here.
100 to Mr. Samuel Williams. But I think we can push the bidding a little bit to 110. Can I get 110? 110.
Gentlemen, down in Ipswich, what is up for bid? Would make a fine place for a baseball team.
No. We are only spectators. But what about you? Branching out from your art collecting to add a little real estate?
No. I did it only a spectator.
110 for this fine piece of property at the corner of Lansdowne and Ipswich Roads. 110.
What the heck? 110?
110 to Mr. Payne. Can we get 120? 120 for the Dana Lands plot. 120. 120 to Mr. Williams. Can I get 130? 130, gentlemen. 130. Mr. Payne, 130. 130.
No, too steep for me, I'm afraid.
130 for the Dana Lands plot. Last chance for the Dana Lands plot at 130. 120 going once. 120 going twice.
Get on with it.
So, $120,000 for the Dana Lands plot. That's item 9418 in your brochure. Over 365,000 square feet at the corner of Lansdowne and Ipswich, won by Mr. Samuel Williams of New England Mutual Life Insurance. And with that, we conclude our afternoon's bidding session. We shall reconvene this evening at 7:30 p.m. with some new plots in South Boston. Good day to you all.
Looks like I have a new neighbor. Take care, gentlemen.
Farewell, Mrs. Gardner. And life insurance company, I presume?
Through thick and thin, Charles. And who is this strapping young lad with you?
John Taylor, Mr. Williams. The pleasure is mine.
John, it's good to finally meet you. Your father has always spoken highly of you.
Well, he's been known to exaggerate.
Any plans for your new land, Sam?
Plenty of ideas. The key is whether if any of them are good ones.
Oh, I'm sure there will be some good ones. That is the next up-and-coming neighborhood in the city of Boston, you know.
Time will tell, my friend. Time will tell. But tell me, what's this I hear of your family's ball club looking for a new place to play?
Our ears are always open.
Are you looking at new locations?
And we are willing to listen.
Well, gentlemen, I fear I must be on my way. Good to see you, Charles.
Samuel, as always.
And John, it's good to finally have met.
Purchased the Dana Lands plot at the corner of Lansdowne and Ipswich Streets for $120,000. The land had originally belonged to Francis Dana, a Charlestown attorney in the 1700s. Dana served as a leader of the Sons of Liberty, a member of the Continental Congress, and a signer of the Articles of Confederation. Sprung from these patriotic roots, the Dana Lands plot fell into the hands of the New England Mutual Life Insurance Company in late 1910, but it would not stay there for long. Just 2 months after that public auction, General Charles H. Taylor, a decorated Civil War veteran and publisher of the Boston Globe, purchased the Dana Lands from the insurance company. General Taylor's son, John, who owned the Boston Red Sox at the time, had recently been looking for a new home for his club. In February 1911, the Taylors finalized a deal with the insurance company that would shape the face of Boston history. By April of the following year, fans were streaming through the turnstiles at this very gate.
What exactly do you plan to do with this land?
Well, the plot is a substantial one. I figure there are plenty of good uses.
But what exactly? You're not planning to relocate your newspaper headquarters there, are you?
No, I don't propose so.
Another one of your holdings?
I don't think so.
Then what exactly are John's baseball club?
Now there's an idea.
You're not serious, Charles.
Why not, Sam?
Well, the plots, Charles, it's too misshapen. I admit there are uses for it, but a baseball diamond on that bog? You expect your players to field balls in a marsh?
We will find a way to play ball on that park. And there is plenty of room for a diamond. Our players will not be fielding balls in a marsh.
They'll laugh at you, Charles. They'll say that you're crazy for trying to build a new ballpark there, and that I'm crazy for selling you this land.
Let them say we are crazy. In a year's time, they will call it the jewel of baseball.
And when do you plan to debut this park?
April 1912.
Next spring? A year away. You hope to have it build this so-called jewel of a baseball park and have it ready by next spring?
We don't hope. We know. It will debut in April, and it will serve as home for generations.
But the neighborhood, Charles, it's not a commercial area.
It will be, Sam. It will be. The Fens is a growing area, and it will continue to grow around our park.
And what of the city's leadership? Will they support this idea of a ballpark in the Fens?
They certainly will. Because in 10 years' time, no. In 5 years' time, this area will be a bustling hub as well as any other in our fair city. And after this meeting, we will be meeting with the mayor. Honey Fitz will be glad to hear about this good news. I'm telling you, Sam, I am telling you that they will be flocking to this neighborhood. Our park will rise, they will beckon the fans, and the name of our park will be linked to the Fens in the heart of every New Englander.
Construction on Fenway Park did not begin until September of 1911, but the workers persevered through the calendar's harshest months and had the park ready by the start of the 1912 season. Upon debut, Fenway was greeted with a range of opinions. Some writers lavished praise upon the park, calling it splendid and magnificent, while others complained that it lacked intimacy and was too cavernous. But fans quickly fell for the place, making Fenway Park a Boston institution from its earliest days. For 10 abiding decades, fans have passed through these turnstiles, entering a ballpark that has not only endured, but thrived. Closing in upon its 100th birthday, the park serves as a testament to where we've been and a timeless compass to where we are going. We now invite you upstairs for a preview of what Fenway Park's 100th anniversary will offer. Thank you.